Hello and welcome to another episode of The Art of Kicking Ass Elegantly TV. I'm your host, Michelle Hext. Do you ever find yourself breaking promises that you've made to yourself? If so, you're not the only one. I've done that on occasion too. And on the other side, I'm going to share with you the promise that I've been breaking to myself, the consequences that's had on my day-to-day life, and why those days are over. So what is the promise that I've been breaking? My life for so many years revolved around health and fitness. That was my first step into the entrepreneurial space when I had online fitness websites, and I've taught Taekwondo for 25 years. So health and fitness has always been a huge priority to me. But Kicking Ass Elegantly went a little bit crazy very, very quickly. And while I tried very hard to keep the balance for a very long time, when I had required hip surgery and then I had ongoing issues around that, my training took a bit of a back seat. And the impact that had on my day-to-day life, I tried to ignore, as much as I could. But, I just didn't feel me, didn't quite feel me. And so that was what my trip to Thailand was about. I knew I needed 3 weeks of, really hardcore training just to get my head back in the game. And that's what I did. So I'm honouring the promise that I made myself over my trip, which is, to make my health and fitness a priority. So here I am in my workout gear, ready to head to the gym before I do anything else today. Because I know that when I do that, it feeds a really important part of me. So the promise that I made to myself is just, as I say, once again, make my health and fitness a priority. It always has been, and I'm not quite sure how it happened that I sort of fell off the wagon. And for me, if I'm not training hard, and I'm not training hard pretty much every day of the week, then everything else starts to slide. My nutrition isn't as tight and stuff like that. I'm much more relaxed around it than I used to be because I'm not a Taekwondo competitor having to weigh in under 47 kilos anymore. So it doesn't need to be as strict. And without the training to give me focus to stay on track with my nutrition, it can slide a little bit. I can go for days where I hardly eat anything, and it's really not good for my energy levels. So the impact has been, I haven't been as productive and as clear-headed, and I haven't felt like me. So it was really important to get away and do that. So thankfully, my 3 weeks away really got me in touch with that again, that side of me that just, thrives on training. It's 3:55 a.m. Thailand time, and I've been awake since about 1:55 Thailand time. And I'm still excited to get up and go to the gym. I'm existing on about 3 hours sleep at the moment. My body clock's still a little bit all over the place. So very proud of myself that I'm up and I'm ready, and I'm shooting this video, and then I'm going to the gym. Now the other promise that I made myself over that trip was just to remember to honour the fitness element in the art of kicking ass elegantly, because it isn't just about, the entrepreneurial journey and, how to build your empire, but it's also about, I speak about in business, in fitness, and love and in life, and fitness is a big part of it. And I guess I kind of got to thinking, well, you guys don't want to hear about fitness from me. It's all, you want to hear about how to grow your empires and how to, brand your business and all that sort of stuff. And one of the things that attracted you to me in the first place was that element, because we all want to be fit and healthy. So the other commitment that I've made is I'm going to be remembering to, talk more about fitness, and also talk a little bit more about love, and also talk a little bit more about a life well lived, and not all just about business. That will always be the main focus, but, the whole philosophy, I guess, around the art of kicking ass elegantly is all about living a healthy and wealthy life, a life that's well lived. And for me, a life that's well lived is one that's lived in a really healthy, fit and vibrant body. And full of love, you know, not just in love that you have for your partner, but, you know, your friends and the people around you. So, you know, I've come back feeling so relaxed and focused and on point. My next video I'm going to share with you about just how insane my manifesting skills were when I was away, and the fact that, you know, because I'd slowed my mind and quietened down, you know, I was probably noticing it more. I'm a manifesting machine and I'd forgotten about that, but I'm going to share that with you in the next video. I'm conscious that I'm babbling and it's going on and on, but, you know, in a final word to finish off, all I want to do is to challenge you to make good on the promises that you're making to yourself. What are the promises that you're breaking, you know, day after day after day? And especially if they're to do with your health and well-being, you know, it's time to put a stop to that. You know, join me and make your health and fitness a priority. Make sure that you're nourishing your body with awesome foods. Get enough food. Normally, you know, for me and many other women, we tend to go without. You know, some overeat and some tend to skip meals, and that's me. So make sure that you're putting lots of nourishing foods in your body. Get out and move every day and break a sweat. You know, your body will thank you for it. Your mind will thank you for it. The people around you that you love will thank you for it. And your business will thank you for it too. Anyway, I'm off to the gym. Have an awesome day and I'll be in touch next week.